Hello, this is Bill Claudsy in the finals of an Eternal Masters draft. We won the die roll, which was lucky. We get to be on the play with a good-looking hand here. I'm just going to run out Relic. We don't know what we're up against. Turn 1 Relic isn't usually relevant, but you never know. And, okay. I could choose not to run out Young Pyromancer yet, but Red-green doesn't usually have a way to kill it. I mean, there's stuff, but I'm expecting Curd Apes and Goblins, not like Shocks and whatever else is. Werebears. Okay. Werebear is great for us. We get to flame jab it. Get a little elemental. Okay. What do we do after that? Probably just faithlessly loot. Get another little guy here. And discard 2 mountains, I guess. Cool. So what we might do for the rest of the game is just flame jab stuff. Get lots of elementals. Tragic slip. Oh no. Well, we tried. We got as much value as we could. Alright, they're gaining some of their life back. We don't want to use Relic quite yet. We could start exiling their cards. Probably won't matter too much. But I really have to be better about that. Just use it. Pilgrim's Eye, okay. That's a nice one to jab. Get in the full 6 damage. I mean, that is relevant. I'd rather trade a land for this than like an elemental, which is actually doing relevant damage here. And what else do we have? A Faithless Looting that I don't really want to cast now. Draw 2 and discard 2, like... Yeah, I'd rather just hold up Carbonize. And this can go to the face, so... This is scary for them. Yeah, Relic is so bad against... or so bad right now when we're going to exile our own Flame Jab. Did we miss another Relic activation? I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so this deck that's in the finals looks like 5-color. It could be Hondens or something like that. So we have to try to win as quickly as possible. Okay. They're holding up all their mana. What kind of flash creature can we expect? I don't know exactly. But I'll just carbonize this Drake because it blocks all of our creatures. Ooh, Burning Vengeance. Okay, so they could have Fog. They could have a lot of different things, but if this gets through, feeling pretty good about that. I'll just play Burning Vengeance. That's good to do before we play any more Flame Jabs. Are they going to counter this? Just Force of Will or Fact or Fiction? Alright. Well, alright, I don't mind giving them like Sarah Angel, Second Thoughts, and land, and letting them have Eye Blight's Ending and Werebear. Is that right? Because if they use Second Thoughts or Sarah Angel, they just don't have any mana left. Like, they don't have enough time to set all this stuff up. Yeah, I'll give them this choice. Werebear and Eye Blight's Ending, they can do both in the same turn, but we just get to Flame Jab things. Okay, so they took this sort of more powerful hand, but this will be fine. Might as well go ahead and do this now. Alright, so here comes one of the first, here comes Sarah Angel, or, well, maybe not. Faith's fetters on that guy. Okay. Not much we can do about that, and that does extend their clock considerably. Ooh, this is good though. So we don't get to flashback Flame Jab quite yet. What we do get to do is attack for 4. Keep exiling our opponent's graveyard, and just counter Sarah Angel here. Okay, they have Sarah Angel and possibly something else. But we don't know what. We don't know what else they have besides Second Thoughts, which they can't use now. Okay, I thought we exiled the Werebear. I guess they have lots of them. Faithless Looting. That's pretty bad right now, except that I can use the Faithless Looting from our graveyard, which I will. Make sure to tap correctly, because we'll want to use our Flame Jet too. And I'm just going to point this at our opponent's face. It's just more damage this turn. And if it comes down to it, yeah, I think we just win this turn. So we're going to Flame Jab this thing, discarding this. 2 to your face, attack for 4. Ugh, okay. Yeah, I think it's clear to them that that I'm going to win this turn. All right. One time, I actually had the cards stay in my hidden place here. I mean, why would I put them here if I didn't want them to stay hidden? Like, if I know about this place, I know I can go get them later. And usually they just won't stay, or they won't. They used to, I think, but one time recently they stayed there. I don't know what the difference is. Anyway, what are we're dealing with things like, I don't know, just all colors, all kinds of craziness. But especially, I mean, you saw even Relic was good there because of, gosh, Threshold. They've got some Threshold stuff. We don't really want Dream Twist. But the rest of our stuff's pretty good. Tidal Wave doesn't do much unless we have Wonder in our graveyard. We can't really count on that, so let's run it back like this. Battle Squadron is interesting since it could be very big if we have Young Pyromancer going, but it's kind of like a win more card. Like at that point, we're already probably winning. Okay. There's our Wonder, which we can loot away if we need to. Oh wow, so do we want to do that now? I don't think so. I'm just going to hold up Counterspell. There might be bigger fish to fry with this Counterspell, but oh, we should just jab that, shouldn't we? Yeah, I'm going to do that. Get a little jab in here. And they're off of mana. Sure. They've got all the colors now. Except colorless. Alright, now we have some considering to do. I'm going to play Faithless Looting. We might draw something good here. I like getting rid of Wonder and Desperate Ravings. The lands are good for Flame Jab. And sure, they're still stuck on 2 mana here. And doing it that way makes it not obvious that we could have cast Weed Dragonauts before. Oh, they're doing that on their turn? Okay, they have Island up. We can't counter a cycle anyway, so this is fine. These flashbacks will make we Dragonauts bigger and better. So let's do that. I'm going to do Desperate Ravings first. Oh, it flashes back for so much. I really don't want to lose the counterspell, but it's a pretty low chance of losing it. So we'll see. Don't lose counterspell. No! Alright. I guess we deserved that, huh? Alright, we can use Faithless Looting too. Whoops, that cost too much. Oh well. We got lucky once and we got unlucky once. They're still pretty far behind. But that was like the worst thing we could have done. Ooh, a foil Shardless Agent. Nice. And a Sylvan Library. Alright, alright. This might not be our game. Still too early to tell, I think. Flame Jab, we could cast that twice here. But that's not that exciting. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, casting Flame Jab twice at least gets us 2 tokens here. We get lots of activations. Do it again. Alright, that gets rid of that. Pretend like we have counter magic up. Actually, we don't need to pretend anything. We'll just attack here and hold up more Flame Jabs. When every Flame Jab is also a 1/1 flying. And I don't predict they'll be able to get rid of this well, the Wonder in our graveyard is what I really mean. So, how are we looking next turn? Let's say they do nothing. Could we win next turn? We could Flame Jab them 2 times, and that's effectively 6 damage, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's like 11 damage next turn? 12, 13 with a Faithless Looting? Alright, won't be quite that much because of this eye. But if we draw Burning Vengeance, that's pretty good. This game is looking good. The problem is they can just do anything. I mean, they've got Sylvan Library up. They shuffled off the top 2 cards that they put back with the library. Oh man. They're putting back all our stuff. They did get rid of Wonder. No kidding. Alright, well that's pretty good. Although they do have an island out, so this Leviathan is looking great. Alright, here we go. Alright, trading the eye off, so maybe the Pyromancer gets in there. We're just 2 lands away from an unkillable, unblockable, trample, shroud, island walker. That lighthouse, I mean, that's either the luckiest lighthouse to survive or it's about to be crushed. Swept away in the tide. Alright, Sarah Angel? Maybe? Faith's Fetters on the Dragonauts. Well, that's a pretty good life buffer. And we don't have any bounce I can think of. And Tragic Slip. Okay, okay. Got it. Understood. Well, I do want to hit land. So, I'm just going to main phase this. And gosh, is it worth attacking? No, I guess not. We just lose whatever, like one thing that we attack with. And the damage doesn't really help. Alright, more stuff. Cool, so they're going to try to race us with 5/5s, but we're going to have Inkwell Leviathan. Wait, what? 9? Man, I can't read. Okay. Well, at least we get a flying blocker here. And now they know we have something big. Always yield to that. They've gained enough life that they might be tempted to use it. Alright, we'll take the first 5. They could retrace. Yeah. Come on, deep analysis. Help us out here. Cool, so now we can actually double block one of these things without losing... No, we still lose both. That's a shame. Looks like we don't, but we do, because the 3 damage, I mean, this will lose its toughness after combat. Oh, we're going to lose this, and I don't think we should have lost it. I'm surprised they didn't attack with both there. Alright, but for sure this time... Nah, it's not going to matter, is it? I don't think we want to give away that we have Inkwell Leviathan. They might just side out their island. And they don't really need it. Well, they have Shoreline Ranger. So I think we misplayed this game a bit. Let's see if there's anything we can do. Trying to think if there's anything at all that would help win this. We know we have Wonder somewhere in the deck. Is it possible to discard Wonder? Yeah, it is. It is possible to discard Wonder. So if we draw like a Faithless Eluding or something, Memory Lapse. There's Wonder. So what we might have to do here is like block with Wonder, let it die, then we have a lot of chump blockers and an Inkwell Leviathan. Or they could just bounce Wonder and we're pretty dead. No, I guess we're just dead anyway. Oh shoot, what happens? Yeah, this is fine. This is the best it could have gone. So now all of our stuff is flying. They do have the out of getting... Oh no, Guy's Blessing is safely in the grave. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we do have all 9 that we need. I just need to cast this thing out. Let's just get our Leviathan out there. Wow, we have a chance. Once we untap with this Leviathan, things are looking solid. They do have Sylvan Library in play with 18 life, but we have Inkwell Leviathan. The white version of Wonder is Valor. I don't think they put that in this set. But unfortunately that gives First Strike and not Vigilance, which would have been the best effect to give Leviathan. Just wishful thinkings. And that is a 4/4 now, of course. Prodigal Sorcerer. Okay. That'll finish us off eventually. Actually no it won't. Just Flame Jab it. Was that in her hand? Yeah, I'm just losing track of everything here. So they've got a ton of elementals. But we're kind of losing this race eventually. So I'd like to attack with this Leviathan. Make some headway. If they attack with too much, well, we'll see. We shall see. Harmonize. Oh, I don't think I want that to resolve. But we can let it resolve later. Oh wow, we got there. I'm a little surprised they didn't attack with more of their 5/5s. They might have been afraid of a big pump spell where we won that way. But cool. So Inkwell Leviathan actually gets there in one game. Thanks for watching, and good luck in your drafts.